Hi, and welcome to the IsoFlex abs and core workout. Now, even though this workout targets our abs and our core, it really works your entire body just to the basic movement of the IsoFlex. All right, let's get started. So we're gonna start out with a simple warm-up, get the blood flowing, and that's gonna help prevent any injuries. So start out with some simple old-fashioned jumping jacks. Now, this just gets the blood flowing throughout all the muscles in your body. I'm working everything right here. Nothing crazy, just a few seconds. Get the blood flowing. All right, now we're gonna warm up the core. We're gonna do some trunk twists. Put your fist at your shoulders, feet a little wider than shoulder width apart, and twist back and forth. Really wanna get that core warmed up, the obliques. We're gonna work them. All right, do that for a few seconds. Next, do something similar. We're gonna do oblique punches. So stand with your feet about shoulder width apart and just punch straight forward, really twisting the center of your body back and forth. Do that for a few seconds. Get nice and warmed up. And now we're gonna start the workout. Okay, first exercise. We are gonna start seated, your knees bent about 90 degrees. Gonna grab the IsoFlex with both hands right out in front of you, shoulder height, and shake it back and forth. You're gonna shake it parallel to the floor. And this is kind of like midway through a sit-up. You're gonna keep your abs nice and tight. Keep that core firm. Belly button compressed towards the spine. And you feel those abs working. Now, you gotta keep at this. This is not gonna be easy at first. It is a challenge, but you'll get there. Okay, that's the first exercise. Next exercise, we're gonna lie down flat on our back. We're gonna raise both legs to about 90 degrees. Keep the IsoFlex in between your legs, the neutral grip. You're gonna start shaking the IsoFlex and move each leg down toward the floor and back to starting position at 90 degrees again. You wanna keep your head on the floor, and you can have a slight angle in the IsoFlex. You can pick your head up from time to time just to make sure that your form is correct. But you want to keep your head on the floor for the majority of the time. This is going to get you lean and mean. Okay, next exercise. Similar to the one before, we're gonna be lying on our back. Put one foot out in front of you and bring the other leg up at 90 degrees, same as before. But now you're gonna grab the IsoFlex underneath your bent leg, curl your shoulders up off the floor, and shake the IsoFlex so it's even with the ground. Bring your shoulders up off the floor. You don't want your neck hunched over, you want it in a nice neutral position. And the other leg just off the floor. This is really gonna get that core burning. Now this is not easy, so if you need a break, take a break. You'll get there. I've been doing this for a while, and it's still tough. Keep those shoulders up off the floor. Okay, now switch it up, other side. Leg bent at 90 degrees, other foot out straight, shoulders up off the ground. So this is a tough one, but you can do it. Hang in there, keep at it. You will see the results. You want six-pack abs for the beach. This is gonna do it. Okay, now that we're nice and burnt, we're gonna keep at it and do some more. Now we're gonna do a side plank. You're gonna put your forearm on the mat, your feet out to the side. You're gonna put your top leg in front of your base leg. Heel to toe. Weight on your forearm. You're gonna take the isoflex out parallel to the ground in the other hand and shake it in line with the ground. You want to keep a nice straight line up through your head, down to your feet. This is really going to get your obliques, help those love handles. They will disappear if you continue to do this. Now, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can also do this up on your hand as a variation. Same thing, but you're just supporting your hand and your shoulder. Still want a nice even straight line. Shake the isoflex the same way, but it's a little bit harder. Okay, switch it up. Now we get to do the other side. Same thing, you want your top leg in front, heel to toe. Top weight on your elbow, your hand, and shake the isoflex parallel to the ground. Come on, keep at it, almost done. We're at the home stretch. Or if this becomes easy for you and you want that challenge, go up on your arm and use your hand. Again, love handles, gone. Gone with this exercise. All right, now the cool down. Great job. First exercise, we're gonna work our shoulders and our back muscles primarily. Take the isoflex, basic position in one hand, feet shoulder width apart, hand out about shoulder height. Just move the isoflex back and forth, right to left. Keep your core nice and tight. You really feel this in your shoulders and back muscles. Now we can do a little variation of this one also. Turn it over so your palm is facing the ground. Same thing, shake it back and forth, parallel to the floor. This is gonna work your shoulder just a little bit more. All right, switch it up. Same thing on the other side. Hand, shoulder height. Core nice and tight. Neutral position. Now the better you get at this, the harder you can shake it. A little variation, flip it over. All right, next exercise, we're gonna work our chest muscles primarily. So, you're gonna grab the isoflex right out in front of you, hand about shoulder height, slight bend in the elbow, and this time you're gonna shake it right to left. Now this really works your chest. You can put your hand at your side. I like to put my hand right on my chest sometimes, so you really feel that that muscle is engaged. You really feel it's working. This is a tough one. It's a little awkward, but you'll get the hang of it. All right, switch it up, other side. Now we're going left to right again on this, not forward to back. You really feel your chest engaged. Really feel the burn. Don't forget to breathe on this. Deep breath. All right, next exercise, we're gonna work our shoulders and back. We're gonna take the isoflex, put it directly up over your head, palms facing forward, and shake it up and down. Again, keeping your core nice and tight. This is gonna work your shoulders and your back. You're really gonna feel your muscles in your upper back and your shoulders burn on this one. But stay with it. You will see the results. It's great cardio too. You do not stop moving. Again, keep a slight bend in your knees on this. Core nice and tight, and breathe. Keep going, come on. All right, nice job. Next up, we are gonna work our biceps and triceps. Hold the isoflex right out in front of you, palms up, arms bent at about 90 degrees, and you're gonna shake the isoflex up and down. This is gonna work your biceps and your triceps at the same time. Again, along with all the other stabilizer muscles. That's why this thing is such a great workout. Don't forget to breathe. You really feel the pump. All right, now if that becomes easy for you, you can go one hand. The other hand on your hip, core nice and tight. And you don't have to stop here, you can keep going. Switch it up, other side. Feel the burn, almost there. You will see results. All right, nice job. Now, we're gonna stretch out our upper body muscles. We will start with the first exercise. Stand on both feet to start. Extend one leg out to the side. Grab the isoflex in the opposite hand, about shoulder height, and shake it right to left. Now, this is gonna work your hips and your thighs on both legs, just a little bit differently though. Again, keep your core nice and tight, and breathe. You'll feel this in both legs just a little bit differently. Okay, now we get to do the other side again. Extend one leg out to the side, opposite hand, isoflex, palm facing forward, and shake right to left. Hold that leg right out to your side. You want that nice and firm and contracted. Okay, next exercise. We're gonna start out on our hands and knees. You're gonna grab the isoflex in one hand, extend it out directly over your head, palm facing down. Other leg up behind your body, parallel to the floor, and you want to bend in your knee, slight bend in your knee, but you want your upper arm and your back leg to be pretty much parallel to the floor. You're gonna feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings. Keep them nice and contracted. Don't forget to breathe. All right, now we switch it up. Other side, same thing. Other hand, palm down. Your back leg parallel to the floor, with the knee bent about 90 degrees. Keep your core nice and tight. Keep your abs contracted. And contract that glute too. All right, next exercise. We're gonna start on our back. And you're gonna bring your butt up off the ground, make a straight line up from your shoulders to your knees, pushing up through your heels. And you're gonna shake the isoflex in line with your thighs. Keep your abs contracted, nice and tight. You're gonna feel this in your glutes, your core, and we're working all the stabilizer muscles along with it. Keep your toes a little bit off the ground, and and all the pressure up through your heels. Again, shaking the isoflex in line with your thighs. All right, nice job. Last one is the lunge. So you're gonna step forward on one leg, bend it about 90 degrees at your knee, hold the isoflex right out in front of you, shoulder height, and shake it along in line with the ground. Now you want your torso to be vertical on this, straight up and down. You don't want to lean forward too much. You want your back knee just off the ground, sitting nice and low. Really good leg burn. Almost there. This is tough. Stay with it. You're gonna like what you see when you're done. All right, switch it up. Same thing, other side. Front leg about 90 degrees. Back knee just off the ground. Arms right out in front of you. Again, core nice and tight. Breathe. Nice job, very nice.